I'll try them. Oh, there we go. Nothing. Where the hell is everybody? I'm a gamer.
I am a gamer.
I'm a gamer.
I'm a gamer.
Mostly music games, Guitar Hero, SingStar.
I'm a big wrestling fan, so I play my wrestling game. I also play Guitar Hero. I used to be a fan of the Dragon Ball Z, so I have some Dragon Ball Z games. The action RPG, Zeldas, those type of games.
I play a lot of first-person shooters because that's basically all that's on the market at the moment. And third-person shooters, a lot of shooting games with death and awesomeness. That's about it.
I like to get into all the sports games like rugby union, rugby league, NFL, anything that's sort of contact sports. It's good fun for me.
My first video game I ever played was when I was about 4. It was Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and it took me 7 years to be able to beat that game. So I've been playing games for about 8 years.
Sports games I've probably been playing all my life. I sort of tend to play these or shooter games, but mainly sports games is my sort of thing, just because it's closer to what I'd go through, like what I'd do instead of, I wouldn't go around shooting people, you know, it's more to real life. From about probably around age 8 to 10, started with the Nintendo, the big Nintendo, the actual original one. I had all the Mario games and that, and then started getting into like the Super Nintendo and all the other ones that they came along with. I was a Nintendo freak up until probably about 15 when all the Sony brought out their PlayStations, and I got into them because they had all the sports games and stuff. So
I've been playing games probably since I was about 5. Started with computer games, worked my way up to Game Boy, Nintendo 64, and now PlayStation 2.
Been playing video games since just prior to Nintendo 64 coming out. I think the first game console I ever played was the Atari 2600, but that was around the time that Super Nintendo was out, and I think my parents are just too cheap to actually buy one. So yeah, about 10 years or something now, shit. I think so.
Well, I go to uni and I work a lot. Well, not so much anymore, but that's what I tend to always look at. I actually do get outside a bit and like work in the garden and all that sort of stuff. So I played rugby up until this year. Then, of course, with uni and that, it's just there's not enough time for me to do both. When I'm not playing a sports game, usually doing something physical.
I've got a lot of stuff on other than video games going on, which makes things kind of difficult, I guess. I go to a film course, which takes up a lot of time. I also have a band going, which is doing quite a bit of stuff recently, which eats up a lot of time, and I've got a girlfriend, which eats up a lot of time too. So yeah, a lot of stuff actually.
Well, I have a 14-foot trampoline outside. I want to be a wrestler when I grow up, so I practice my wrestling moves, and I was having lots of fun high flying until someone made me stop.
Probably playing DS. More video games.
Never played them, but I hate those things that are on DS that are like horse and dogs. What the hell are they? Did they just like think of an animal and bring out a game about it? Or, why don't I like the games? Because they look like they suck. That's why I don't like them.
When I first got into gaming, the Final Fantasy games I really didn't like because you didn't do anything. All you did was, you let the player do everything and you just press buttons every now and again, and I didn't find that fun at all, but I'll give everything a go once, see what happens.
Definitely, I don't like RPGs. So Final Fantasy, a lot of Japanese games, a lot of RPGs I don't like, except for Pokemon, which is sort of different from a lot of RPGs.
Absolutely hate first-person shooters, and I know everyone's going to start hating me because I'm about to say one game that most people actually love: Halo. Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, I think it's pointless. I hate them. They're just so hard to control around with your shooting. You can't see what's around you full time. It just gets so mind-boggling, and I hate it. My parents usually buy the games for me. Like, I don't really get games on a regular basis. I usually get them only birthdays and Christmas, and my parents don't really tell me how much the games are.
No, I'll go out and buy a game because it's like $20 or something, but good games will usually cost about 80 or something. That's after I find some kind of way of getting discount, trading games or whatever. But the games I play are usually released at about $90 to $110, which is ridiculous.
The games themselves cost about anywhere from $50 to $70. The full set, the drum kit, the microphone and the guitar cost about $300 new. And if you just want a guitar, it's about $80.
When the games first come out, they tend to cost upwards of about $90 to $115 each, but because they bring out a new version of the games every year they decline a little bit, but yeah, they start off expensive and then they go down a bit. And it also depends on the console that you get it for.